You want to say hi to everybody? Come say hi. Say hi. Yeah. Hi guys, and welcome to Crafting with Lola and Oscar. Welcome. So Oscar's being somewhat of a bear right now, and we are gonna try and put him down, and hopefully he will stop being such a baby. Yeah. So today we're going to be working with the Anna Griffin um, easel card die, and it is easy, but it kind of isn't. So I first wanted to kind of show you what the die looks like. I took it off the little carrying thing, and it comes in several pieces. Now you want to get down. So now he wants to get down. You see what I'm going with? You see what I'm working with? Get down now. Go on. Go lay down. So it comes in several different pieces. So first you have what's this piece here, which is like the main layout piece. This piece cuts, and I want to show you what it cuts, what it looks like. It'll cut your base, the base of the card. Okay, and as you can see, it has the I can't think of what I'm saying. The lines where you fold it. I couldn't think of the word. Where it's burnished at, where you would fold it. So that's this piece right here of the die. Okay, so that's this piece right there. Do I have that in the camera shot? Oh dear. Okay, there we go. In the camera shot. Okay, so that would be that piece there. I'm not gonna put everything where I know where it is, so I don't lose everything. And then you have this second piece, which is this piece here, which is like the outline. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. The outline. And then this cuts this piece like that would look like this right here. Okay. You have that. Then the third thing would be the actual die, or the actual, I don't know, the image itself, and that's this die here. And this would look like that. So if I can hold it up. There we go. It would look just like that. Now, I would highly recommend that if you don't use, I would highly recommend you use your embossing folder, because other than that, you're going to see how the images very, you don't see much detail. And then once you use the embossing folder over, not embossing folder, I'm sorry, embossing mat over it, then it'll be very, very distinctive, and you'll be able to see that on the examples that I'm going to show you. So how would this, oh yeah, so we have the dies, there's some other stuff here. So then also what comes with this is you have your little nesting, a set of nesting dies here. Okay, you have a little Christmas tree, a little wreath, a big gift, and a little gift. So those are all the dies. It doesn't come with any words or anything like that. So what I'm going to do right now, so that I don't lose any of these little pieces, for sure I'm going to take these and put them up, because I lose stuff right quick in a hurry. And speaking of dies, here's a little advertisement. If you ever lose a die, which I know we all have, I got this off of Amazon, and it's about 6 inches. It's very, very long, and I've showed this to a lot of folks before. It's very long. See, it's very long, and it actually even goes out further. And there's a very, very strong magnet on the end. Highly recommend you use this because you drop something and you know you dropped it, you just don't know where. Well, you just run it around, and woo, voila, you got it. Now, what is it called? I don't know, but I'll try to remember to put the link in the description so that I can share that information with you all. Okay, so anyway, so I just wanted to put my little dies up so I don't lose them. So going back to what does this look like when it's all put together? So you have, this is your, oh, and you do, now you don't have to, but it's suggested that you use double-sided paper, because other than that, then you have all this here. Now, if you want to put a sentiment on the back, then I would only use single-sided paper, because this is going to be the back of your card. Okay, the bottom of your card, the back of your card. You could put a sentiment here, or you could have it flipped over and put something there if you choose to. So that's only if you choose to put a sentiment, other than what you're going to put down here for the stopper, if you're going to put a sentiment at all. Anyway, so it would go basically like this. Now this actually is attached, and I'll show you some examples. It's attached like that. Okay. And then here is your other one that goes on top like that. Okay. So basically that's it. And then you can put the little wreaths and whatever else you do, a little puzzle. And now if you notice up here, there's two of the little presents, the little Christmas tree and the little wreath would go there. You know, and you would cut them out and just put them on top. You could also do something where you say, well, you know what? I don't want everything to be blue. Hypothetically, I've just put it blue so you can see it. You know, you may say, hey, I want to cut this out again, detach my deers and make my deers gold. You know, or make my sleigh green and my deers gold. That's up to you, however you want to do it. And it's very easy. It's just a small little line between these two spaces here, so you won't really mess up anything, because all you're going to do is it's going to cut like right there, right there. Show you. See those smaller areas? You're going to cut right there and snip right there, and maybe up there, and then it'll detach very, very easily. Okay, so that's how everything looks. Now let me show you a couple of ways that I put a couple of these together. Now, one of the things I did do. Now, this is when I did it initially, tried to kind of do it and see what it looked like. You know, I just used single-sided paper, and here's my basic base of what the card looked like. Now, not only can you use the different colored papers, but you can cut this out on some craft paper. I mean, some stamping paper. I always like the stamping paper. And then you can use your markers. You can use your inks. I actually colored this with my finger. Let me see if I can get that up there. See, there we go. I just used some one of the ink pads, and then kind of color it with my finger, and then I just messed around with some of the markers just to kind of see how that looks. Now, I ran this through, I think I ran this one through twice, and as you can see the embossing on it. I'm not too sure, but I just kind of messed around with that just to kind of see what it would look like. So that's an option as well. You can actually color your die also. Okay, so now you've seen that real quick. Again, what we're talking about, for those who might have come in late, the Anna Griffin Sleigh Easel card die. And with that, as you guys know, I can't get this apart. What? Okay. With that, die always comes, especially with Anna Griffin's. Anything that Anna Griffin does, she always gives you like a little sheet with some examples. As you can see, it's very busy. I don't know if you can. It's just a lot going on. There we go. So she'll give you some examples of what you can do, how you can make it look. Then also on the back are the instructions. She always put the instructions. Sometimes it's a little hard to follow, I ain't gonna lie. But you always get that as well. Okay, so now, just real briefly, I'm going to show you some of the cards I put together. And then I'm going to put one together that's very, very special. I'm hoping that this does not turn into a big, big mess. But we're going to see. So here's one that I did. Just a very traditional silver. Let me see if I can. I'm having the hardest time. I tell you what, I am having a hard time is with the stoppers. So here's the one I did in silver. See it, and it's got mirror card on it, so it may be a little hard to see. Let me see. I'm all in the way. Let's see. Maybe I need to bring the camera out a little bit. See, not in, out a little bit. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So here is the one that I've done in silver with, you see the mirror and then just the matte. And as you can see, I ran it through the embossing folder several times so you can get that really beautiful imprint. Okay? Very, very pretty. And then this is one of Anna Griffin's, I don't know what they call it. What are these things called? But they're Christmas stickers. I think she just calls them Christmas stickers. So that's that one there. I'm going to turn it so you can see. I really like it. It's the traditional Christmas colors. All right. And then the second one, I like to do stuff that's a little non-traditional. So I did this one kind of non-traditional. Now I haven't put anything for the stopper. I really don't like the stopper. It's a little too big, and I'm having problems for some reason having these to sit up right. This for them to really sit up as an easel. So I got to find the right mechanism that's going to really work for this one for an easel. This is just a little bit too much. It's just a little bit too big, too gaudy. But I just did it for the purposes of the video. But I did want you to see this. And as you can see, what I did was I cut out the extra little, I used the dies and cut those out and put those on top. I didn't put the little reef there. I just noticed that I didn't put that's what that little hole is. Now, as you can see, oh, well, no, I did put the reef there. So, and then, so that's where the little reef would be like right there. Yeah. And then the little reefs here, I put a little thing there just to see what it would look like. I think this one is really cute. It's non-traditional. It's the colors, traditional colors, but yet it has kind of a little earthy thing to it with the brown. So again, I have a little problem with the stopper. I ain't quite figured out how to make that work yet. All right, so those are the two. I really, really like them. And by the way, what the great thing about this, if you don't make your stopper too big, these literally will fold right up, fold right down, and go into a number 10 envelope. That's what these are. These are slimline dies. And so this literally go right into an envelope. And if you don't make it too big and bulky, like this would have to change. This part would definitely have to change. Put it in the mail and keep it moving. Yeah. So that's how that kind of goes. All right. So we have that one there. Now for the big surprise. So I started on this project. I hope this doesn't get to be too messy. Oh my gosh. And I had to let this sit for a few minutes because I wanted to create something again using the Crafter's Companion Winter Wonderland collection, which was one of the old series of um, uh, collections that she does, Sarah Signature Collections. And it's, oh my God, it's got to be at least 4 years old, if not maybe even older. And I wanted to use those colors and that concept, but I also wanted to put snow underneath my sled. So I bought some of that snow that they had from Crafter's Companion, and I dipped it several times, and my card is actually white. It is messy. I'm gonna tell you right now. Now the card is white, the snow is here. You can't see it. What I did so that I had to make sure that I had enough space for my sentiment, I took my sentiment. Look, so let me pull all the pieces apart so you can kind of see. I hope this doesn't get you that. This is kind of blah because it's white, so we put that to the side. Here was my little sentiment. Okay. Okay, and what I did was I put this down where I wanted the stopper to be. I think I need to zoom in now. Let me see. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, now you can't see. Let's see. Whoop. Okay, so I put this where I wanted the stopper to be, and then I just traced around so that no snow would be potentially glued in that area. So now I can just set my stopper right down in there like that. Okay, so I'm going to actually go ahead and put that together. And what I do is I cut two of these, and remember those are from the nesting dies, and then I put a just a little oh Lord, I can't think of it, a foam pad in it. And actually, I think I might put a foam pad on this one as well if I can find it, because I'm concerned for some reason I can't get the stopper action to work right on these cards. I don't know what's going on. All right, so we're gonna do that. And I'm hoping that this, now I kind of want to shake this because there's snow all around it. And I'll hold it up. Maybe you can see it. Right now you might not be able to see it very well. All right. Now that may be enough. All right, so I'm still going to put another one on there just to be safe. Because once it sticks down, and again, this whole section right here, again, you can't see it because everything's white. And I'm sorry about that, but I'll hold it up. Now, I'm going to stick this in this little open area right here that I left solely for the stopper. All right. And I want to kind of a little bit got there. Trying to clean up as much as possible. All right, now I'm going to stick it in there because it should fit right perfect. Because again, I had traced around it. All right, so there we go with that. Now I'm going to hold this up. So you may or may not be able to see the snow. There you go. Yeah. See, now you can see the snow all around it. Okay. The next thing, what I want to do, I'm going to set this to a side for a minute because it's so messy. And I want to show you, we're going to put the deer together. All right, so the deer I cut out. And what happened was, I guess one little got on here and it just won't come off. Okay, there we go. I have to put another one. All right, so the deer, what I did was I cut it out in white paper. Okay, and I used a sparkle pen, a clear sparkle pen, to give it that pretty glimmer. Let me see if you can see that. If you can see it. Yeah, I think you might be able to. Let's see. There we go. So I just used a clear sparkle pen, and where the hole was, because I didn't want that, I want it to be all white. I just took a piece of paper and stuck a piece of paper behind it to cover up the white and then put more glitter over it. I have foam pads on the back because I wanted to give it some height. Okay, so we did that. I took a red marker. If I can go up a little bit more. Okay. I took a red marker and I just painted their noses red. And then because this is the Winter Wonderland collection, they had these teeny cute little stars. Let me show you. Cute little stars in that package. And instead of using a wreath, I'm going to use this. And I'm hoping to be able to, I don't think I better glue it. So I have two of those. And I just had tape on, but I'm going to go ahead and put it down in earnest, as they say. And actually, you know what? Oh, I should just use let me see if I can find my teeny little foam pads. I should have had them out. I don't know what I was thinking. And I got so many of them, and you know when you need them, you can't find the little teeny ones. Like right now. What's that in there? Oh, here we go. I got it. So these foam pads, they come in all sizes, those Crafter's Companion packs. When you can get them on sale, you want to get them. And so these are the little teeny ones. So and they are perfect. So let me show you how little they are. See how little they are? That is perfect. So I'm going to put one here. Okay, and I'm going to put the other one here. And I think I'm going to put on my glasses because I just have a feeling. Okay, so let's peel this off here. Oh, Oscar, I don't know why he's crying. I pick him up. I try and take him outside. He's just doing his thing. I don't know. All right, and what we're gonna do is put these, and I want to turn around so I can see. So I'm just gonna be honest. I need to turn around so I can see it. Okay, right there, and then the other one likewise the same. All right, right there. I just realized I turned off my music. Now that one could have come down. All right, so there we go. Now that's all I'm actually gonna do to the deer. So how pretty is that? Very, very, very pretty. And then I'm gonna go ahead and peel off, which I kind of wanted to do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and peel off all the foam that I have, and we're gonna mount it to the blue mirror card base or shadow. I guess you could say it's like a shadow die. Hope this doesn't take forever. I got way too many pieces of foam, but I really wanted it to lift up, and I'm going to show you the difference between, oh my goodness, I want to show you the difference between how it looks lifted up vice being actually taped down or glued down to the base of the card. Like the brown one, I didn't put any, I hate these foam pads, I swear I do. The thing is so hard sometimes to get off. It's like I have a love-hate for foam pads. But the brown one I didn't put anything on. I just glued it directly on. Oh God. And then but I wanted this one to have a little bit more dimension, so that's why I tried to make sure that I had the foam on, you know, on what I thought was the key areas for this die. And I didn't want to take the cover off of the protective cover off of it because I prepped this in advance and I didn't want the foam to be dried up. So, you know, you have to kind of just be patient with me on this one right here. Oh my gosh. And again, the reason why, you know, I don't like to do the full crafting because sometimes I do such detail work and, you know, I don't want to make the videos too long. I want you guys to keep wanting to come back, keep subscribing to the channel, you know, Crafting with Lola and Oscar. Please continue to subscribe. Thank you so much again for subscribing. And then again, what we're working on is this Griffin Sleigh die. I'm just pulling off of the foam pads. I got two more. Trying not to tap the die in the process. Oh my god, just whew. All right. So we got that all done. Put this back. Now put that over there, and there's just white stuff everywhere already. All right. So now we have. Oh, you know what? One other thing I didn't put on here. Oops, I'm sorry. So, but I think I'll put this on last. Here's the other pretty little. Look how pretty that is. That's another one of the dies that came with the Winter Wonderland Crafters Companion Winter Wonderland um, uh, collection. Now, and I like to mismatch my stuff. I don't, you know, I have no respect to persons. All right, so we have our beautiful blue mirror, and that is the shadow die. Okay, so we'll put that down. Now, let me turn it the way I know it needs to be turned. Then I'll turn around and let you guys see it. So, and then I'll put that last little thing that needs to go on there. The other day I did this and I got my deers wasn't lined up right. So let me see if I can. Come on now. Come on now. see. See if I can get this. Okay, I think that's good. There we go. Is that good? Yeah, there we go. All right. So there we have it. Look how pretty that is. Let me zoom out. Zoom out a little bit here so you can see it. Oh, well, that was too much. Just trying to perfect this zoom, y'all. All right, so then the last thing I want to do is put this little die on here. Okay. And where that little hole was, you won't be able to see it now, but I'm going to put this kind of like in the middle. So one of the leaves will cover it up. All right. How pretty is that? There we go. Yeah. I really love that. Very non-traditional. Again, all I did was cut this out in stamping card. I ran it through the embossing folder through the embosser. I embossed it twice, I should say, so that I could really get deep embossing, and then I covered it with the clear glitter with a clear glitter pen. Okay. So that is all set, ready to go onto the base of the card. Now, the base of the card. Next, what we're going to do now is you'll have to take this. Now, you can't see it because it's white, but the small part that folds over, that part has been a thorn in my flesh. Yeah. So the main thing is you want to put the glue or tape, whatever you're going to use, here on this side here. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. And you want to burnish it real good because I don't know if that's more than half the dowel or what. I'm doing it with my finger and no. Let's see. Now I'm going to use some double-sided tape for the purposes of this video. And let's just see. And that is just basically it. Again, this is what we're working on this week. Yep. And then just again want to say thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, you can always shoot me an email. Please comment, like, subscribe. Please do. There you go. There it is again. Crafting with Lola and Oscar. Now I'm going to take all this good stuff off so that you can actually see the full table. And we're going to go. You know what? I thought I had some bigger tape. I think I do. Oh, now you see. Now, I want to shake this off, but I'm a little nervous. I think what I'm going to wait and put my thing on here first because this stuff it was everywhere. It was every and where. What a mess it was. All right, so I'm just putting double-sided tape on this fold part, which is where you're going to attach the sleigh to. Okay. And it's a little twicky. It's a little twicky. All right. Now, when this bends up like that, what happens is this, we're going to put this here. But because I don't want to mess up, I'm going to turn it around so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'll turn it back towards the camera and see how much of the snow stuff actually stays on this card. Because I put it in a couple of layers. All right, so we'll turn it here. Okay. And what I found, I'll tell you the truth, because when you put this on, it's a little tricky. I found that if I no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. I'm about to say, did I just mess this up? No. I found that by laying it down, I kind of know where to glue, put the glue at. You know where to put it. You put it kind of in the back, but it's a little nerve wracking because you see what I'm saying. So I wanted to lay down. I think you kind of put it in the middle. It's this. See, my problem is. I'm gonna tell you what my problem is. It's all this glue. I mean, it's all this snow stuff that's really. Once it's there, it's there. So we're gonna. I'll try and get it as perfect as I can. It's all off the table. I'm sorry. I don't know how it's crooked. I think it's crooked. There we go. I'm just gonna. Okay, try it again. And again, this is so messy. I like the thing is I like the idea. My idea of it was like, oh, that would be so pretty. But honey, this has been a mess. This has been very. I mean, the snow stuff has been really messy. So I may have to find another way. I may have to find another way. Now you shouldn't be able to see. I'm trying not to smush it because I don't want to mess the pads I have on here. So I'm going to just smush that down. All right, so now here's where for some reason, I keep having a problem with this where I can't seem to get it to sit. I can't seem to get my card to sit up. That's the only issue I'm having with this. So I'm going to actually take my finger and run across here and try and burnish it a little bit more in the back. I'm going to go on the other side. See all the snow falling out? Oh my God, what a mess, y'all. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, there we have it. Yeah, okay. So it's give me a little bit of grief. I ain't gonna lie, give me a little bit of grief. But I think what I would do, and let me zoom in. I think what I would do is use uh a different type of snow. Because this stuff is fine and it is messy. Messy. So there you have it. I'll hold it up to oh Lord, come on now. Do me right. Do me right. Don't embarrass me. We on television. I'll hold it up so you guys can see it. So there you have it. So I've shown you a couple of different ways that you can look at this. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I'm looking at the right camera so I can see what you're seeing. All right, there we have it. Okay, you can see the embellishments, the gold, it's quite pretty. And it looks snowy, but I get my only thing would be that to use a different type of definitely use a different type of snow because this is too fine. This is too messy. And what I did was I put the glue on, like I said before, dipped it in the bag, let it sit, put more glue on top, and a couple times, and then just let it sit like overnight or maybe about 2 days. It might have been. Yeah. So there we have this one here. So I'm gonna set this to the side for a minute and try and get all this off the table and show you the other ones, and then that would be basically it for this particular die, this YouTube video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope if you have the video, if you have this die, uh, it makes a nice quick card to an extent. Unless I got a little elaborate and definitely a lot messy with this snow action. Where's Oscar? Oh Lord, I'm putting it all on him. Um, so again, we have this one here, which for some reason I can't get the thing to stick down. Let's see if we can get them all on the table. So just as a reminder, you have this one. Now I don't have this down permanently. That's why it won't sit still. Because sometimes I don't like to do stuff permanently. Um, okay, so we have that one there. And that, again, is the silver one with the mirror and then the matte. Oh, my word. All right, there we go. I think I need to just bring it out and hold it up. Yeah. There we go. So that's that one. Okay. That one. Then here's the brown one, which again I'll probably change the stopper. Clearly, I would change the stopper because it's just too big. But I just want it so you can be able to see it, what it looks like with that variation. And then the crowning piece, which again is this one here. Okay, so there you have it. There you have it. Oops. So guys, thank you again so much. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. And you guys have a good weekend. Actually, I think what I'm going to have to do is post this before Friday. And then again, if you haven't, please go out to the channel, subscribe, Crafting with Lola and Oscar. I sure would appreciate it. I thank you guys for all your kind comments and such. And then don't forget, please, like I said before, you guys, don't forget to shoot me an email. Shoot me an email. Let me know what you think. Okay? All right? Okay. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.